morning before, we had planned to climb Mount Agung and camp overnight. It had erupted. It had now moved into the second highest danger category and had left us with the question, do we still climb?
So what we're thinking, because there's a couple of signs which are presenting themselves to say don't do it, but what we've discussed is that if there's one more sign that says that this is difficult to make happen, then we call it off. But I think what we do is we go out there as planned, as we originally planned, and stick to the schedule, and then we make a decision when we're down the bottom. What do you think?
Okay, perfect.
Is that perfect? And if that doesn't work, then we go camp on Mount Batua.
Fuck, that's full already. That's 20 kilos.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Seriously.
So the volcano that we're looking to climb and camp on, Mount Agung, is actually at a category 3 danger, which means that nobody's allowed to get within 4 kilometers of the volcano. And so part of this means that we need to be a little bit more creative with the strategy that we're going to be using to get up there. And with that, we're going to be dressing up in traditional Balinese clothing and going into Basaki Temple for a ceremony to pay our respects to the gods. And that will be the strategy that we'll be choosing to use to bypass a lot of the officials which are patrolling the perimeter. In the bush, so no one sees.
Yeah. How you feel?
I feel good, but just it's hot. Panas sekali. Look at beggar. He's making a this is very primitive behaviour.
It looks incredible. So yeah. Yawn. Just right in the middle of the clouds.
Summit 2019. What a way to go into the year. What a way to go into 2019. 3,100. No, it's not. 3,000 and something meters up. We've been climbing for 3 hours through the clouds and we weren't too sure what to expect once we reached the summit. But Mount Agung delivered and rewarded us for our hard work. Oh gosh! I got it! Oh my god! Overwhelming and emotional experience that brought us all to tears that none of us have been able to put into words. While Mount Agung was quite kind to us and accommodating by not blowing up while we're on the mountain, it presented us with a different challenge during our descent. The winds picked up, cloud cover came through as thick as it ever did, which only really gave us a couple of meters visibility in front of us, and ultimately this led us to getting lost around 30 minutes during our descent. By this stage it was pitch black. We couldn't see any more than a couple of meters in front of us, which basically left us playing a guessing game as to which direction that we needed to go. We knew that up was up and down was down. We also knew that one wrong footing could lead us tumbling down to our death, where right now we'd be having a different discussion. So we decided to make our climb back up, where we were lucky enough to find a little bit of evidence which led us down the correct path into the safety of the camp. So it's now 3 o'clock. We're having to come down because we got pulled up coming up by the authorities, and they said they're going to report us to the police if we don't make our way back down. So by the time we all get home, it would have been a 24-hour day, and it's been a massive hike. Right now, Beggar's having some breakfast at 3 a.m.
I'm so hungry, guys.
But it's been an experience.